Good evening friends, welcome to SSC Online. In today's session, let us learn the problems related to number ranking. This is a part in reasoning and one of the important areas for SSC CGL. So what is number ranking and what are the basic techniques that we need to know? Let's focus on. Let me start with a simple line diagram over here. Say suppose there are 10 persons standing in a line 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There are 10 persons who are standing in a row. So the position of the candidate from left end, so this I treat it as left side, this I treat it as right side. So whatever is your left, treat it as left end, treat this as right end. So the position of the candidate from left end I will be writing at the top. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. The position of the candidates from the right I will mention it at the bottom just for the convenience of analysis here. 9, 10, right. So if you look at the position of any person from both the ends, so as I said the total number of people over here, so total number of people over here in the row are 10. The total number of people in the row are 10, wherein the position of any candidate if you take, so from left end I will be writing the position at the top, the positions of the candidates from right end I will be representing them at the bottom. Similarly, if you are taking the rank of a student in a class, the rank of the student from the top I will be taking it at the top, the rank of the student from bottom I will be representing at bottom. This is how I represent the data and I follow this for all the problems that I am going to come across in this number ranking or ranking test. Similarly, you may come across the positions of the candidates standing in a particular row or queue. If people are standing in a queue, the position of the candidate from front I will be representing at the top. The position of the candidate from the back I will be representing at the bottom. So this is how I will represent the data. Now you choose any candidate, and look at their position from both the ends. So here I am choosing this third person from the left. The position of that person from the right, it is 8. This together it is adding up to how much? 3 plus 8 is adding up to 11, whereas the total is only 10. Which means whenever we are going for finding the total, I can simply say that choose any one person, take the position of that person from left as well as right, that will always add up to 1 more than the total. So total is 10. So this is adding up to how much? 8 plus 3, 11. So total if you wish to find, take the position of the candidate from left and right and subtract 1 from that. This will give you the total. This is applicable, and please remember, whatever is that position of the candidate from left and right you are taking, that should be the position of the same person we are talking about. So if you are choosing this person, so if you take this one, so this is 3 plus 8 minus 1 will give me how much? 10. Or otherwise you choose this person, the position from the left it is 5, from right it is 6. So total it will be 5 plus 6 minus 1, that will give you what? 10. So like this you choose any one person, and take the position of that particular person from both the ends and add it. That will give you 1 more than the total. So subtract 1 from that, that will give you the total number of people who are there in the row. Is that clear? Is that clear till here? Please respond. Based on that I will move on to the next problems. You can please respond in the message. The chat box you can leave a message, dear. Any doubt? Can I move on to the next one? Right? Everyone? Let me go ahead. So, coming to the next one, what else we can observe from this particular line diagram? Whenever you are choosing a particular person from both the ends, the total will add up to 1 more than the total is the first thing we learnt. The second thing is, if a person is in between two particular persons, say suppose this fourth person is exactly in between 3 and 5, the position of that person who is there in the middle of two persons, who is there in between two persons, will always be equal to the average of these two positional values. So, 4 is in the middle of 3 and 5, so 4 will be the average of 3 and 5. If you choose any other candidate who is in the middle, 8 is in the middle of, 8 is in the exact middle of 6 and 10. 8 is in the middle of 6 and 10, so 8 will be the average of 6 and 10. This is another thing that you should know. Now, when we come across problems, how are we supposed to apply the logic? Let me show with the problems straight away. Let us go ahead with first problem here. So, it is mentioned that Ajay's position in a row is 13th from the front side and 6th from the back side. How many persons are standing in that row? A particular person they have mentioned, and they are saying the position of that candidate from the left end they have given. The position of Ajay from the left end is 13th, it is 13 from the left and 6th from the back. This is 6th from the back. So, from front it is 13th, from back it is 6th. We know the position of one particular person from both the ends. Now, we want to find the total number of people in the row. So, total, as I told you, will be equal to what? So, total is always equal to, you simply take the position of the same candidate from both the ends, that is 13 and 6. So, 13 plus 6, that will add up to 1 more than the total. So, remove 1 from that. That will give you the actual number of people who are there in the row. So, that will be how much? 18. Hence, your answer should be what? Option B. Right. So, like this, they will give you the position of the same person from both the ends. They will ask you to find the total number of people in the row. This is one way of giving the problem. Next, let us go ahead with the second example. Madhav ranks 23rd in a class of 31. Madhav ranks 23rd in a class of 31. What is his rank from the last? So, out of 31 people who are there in the class, a particular person is ranked 23rd from the top. Chalo. Total number of people is mentioned as 31. So, total is given as 31. Total number of candidates are 31. The rank of Madhav is 23rd out of 31. What is his rank from the last? As we have already seen, when you are adding these two positions from top and bottom, this together, I repeat, this together should add up to 1 more than the total, which means that should add up to 32, because I have 31 as the total here. So, these two together must add up to 32. For that to happen, what should be the value over here? I repeat, when you are adding the position of the candidate from both the sides, that should always add up to 1 more than the total. So, that should add up to 1 more than the total means total we know that it is 31 here. You have to get 32 as the total when you are adding these two. For you to get 32, the value of this question mark should be what? What should come in place of question mark? So, what should be the value here? That should be equal to 23 plus something. 23 plus something should add up to 32. 32. Hence, it should be what? 9. This is how you can directly get it. Otherwise, what people do is, you simply go ahead like this. Position of the candidate, from top it is 23rd, from bottom we do not know, minus 1 is equal to what? 31. They will solve this equation and they get the value of R. That is not needed. Without this, still you can directly get the answer. This is another way of looking at it. So, instead of you writing all these things in the exam, you can straight away say that when you are adding the positions from both the ends, the total will always add up to 1 more than the actual total. Hence, for that you have to get what? This plus this together should give you 32. So, for you to get 32, it has to be what? 9. That is how I can directly say, or otherwise substitute it in the formula. So, total is given by left plus right minus 1. Right is what I want, that is bottom value I want, that will give you r equal to what? 9. Is that clear? Right. 18, 9, okay, perfect. Go ahead with the next one. Please try this one. Please try that problem. I need quick response. Any answer? Read that and please be careful while you are answering that. Any answer? $49, Kiranmai. Someone is saying it's 49. Any other answer? How about others? Right. Chalo. It is given that Remo is ranked 11th from the top. Remo is ranked 11th from the top and 27th from the bottom among the students who passes the annual examination. They have clearly mentioned that the ranks are given among the candidates who have passed. If the number of students who failed in the examination was 12, how many students did appear for the examination? How many students did appear for the examination? So, the ranks given here are only for the passed candidates. So, check. These ranks are only for passed candidates. So, whatever is the total I am going to get will represent the total passed candidates only. Total passed candidates only. So, what is the rank? His rank is 11th from the top and 27th from the bottom. 11th from the top and 27th from the bottom. 11th from top and 27th from the bottom among the candidates who passes the annual examination. So, total number of candidates who have passed the annual examination is given by 11 plus 27 left plus right minus 1. 11 plus 27 minus 1, that should give you how much dear? That should give you 38 minus 1, 37. And the number of candidates who failed the examination is 12. How many people have appeared? So, if you want number of people who have appeared, the number of candidates who have appeared in the exam is, appeared is nothing but pass plus fail, pass plus fail. The number of candidates passed, it is 37, failed it is 12. So, together it is adding up to how much dear? 49. Hence, the total number of candidates who have appeared in the competitive examination is how much? 49. Hence, your answer has to be option C. Right? Is that clear? Done? Shall we try the next one? Chalo. Please try this one. Right. In a class, Naren is 6th from the top and Harsha is 18th from the bottom. Mahesh is 14 ranks below Naren and 15 ranks above Harsha. How many students are there in the class? So, here they did not mention anything like whether they have given the ranks for only passed candidates or failed candidates. When nothing is mentioned, by default we take it as the ranks are given for all the students in the class. Now, going ahead with Naren is ranked 6th from the top and Harsha is 18th from the bottom. So, Naren is ranked 6th from the top. So, I can place Naren, no doubt, it is 6th from the top, this is Naren, 6th from the top, and Harsha is 18th from the bottom. Where to put Harsha, whether towards this right side or towards this left side, I cannot decide unless I know the position of Naren from the right. So, The position of Naren from the top it is 6th, from bottom what is the position of Naren I do not know, but Harsha is 18th from the bottom we know, so we will put the data a little later. Further they said Mahesh is 14 ranks below Naren. Mahesh is 14 ranks below Naren means it should be after 14 ranks of Naren, hence the rank of Mahesh must be 14 ranks after Naren, 14 ranks after Naren, hence Mahesh should be 20. Mahesh should be 20. And 15 ranks above Harsha. Mahesh is 15 ranks above Harsha. Harsha must be 15 ranks below Mahesh. Harsha must be 15 ranks below Mahesh, hence it has to be 35. And we know that Harsha is 18th from the bottom. This is also given. Now we know the position of one of the person from both the ends. Now I can find the total number of candidates. How can we find the total, dear? As I already told you, total always is equal to position of the candidate from top as well as bottom minus 1. So top is 35, bottom it is 18, minus 1 is what I am looking for. So 35 plus 18, 53 minus 1, that gives you how much, dear? 52. Hence the total number of candidates is equal to how much? 52. Right? Is that clear? Or any doubt in that? Any doubt? 52, one response. Yeah, how about the others? Any doubt in this one from anyone? Yeah, please do like and share the video so that your friends also can see and get benefited from this. So can I move on to the next problem, dear? Everyone? Okay. Please try this one now. Please try this. Any doubt? $52 is for which one? Not this one. Okay. Moving ahead with the next. In a class of 45 students, a boy is ranked 20th. Already the rank of the boy is 20 out of 45. When two boys joined, his rank dropped by 1. Here you have to be careful. Some students were thinking rank dropped by 1 means, sir, already he was 20, dropping by 1 means is it becoming 19? How can it become 19? Already out of 45 itself, the rank of that person is 20. When two students are joining, if two students are not performing better than this fellow, still the rank of that person will remain 20 only. I am already 20th. There are two candidates who have joined my class whose ranks are below my rank. Still my rank will remain what? 20 only. If at least one boy is performing better than me, my rank will go to what? 21, but it will never become 19 at any cost. So it is dropping by 1 means earlier it was 20 out of 45. When two students have joined out of 47, the rank has become 21. That is the meaning of it. So what is the new rank from the end they are saying? First you try to take new total. So we know that new total is what? So total earlier it was 45. New total it would be how much, dear? New total it will be 47. So out of that original 45 candidates, the rank was 20. After two students joining, his rank dropped by 1. So earlier it was 20, now it will become 21. It is 21 now. What is his new rank from the bottom they are saying? So this is what they want. So to find the new rank from the bottom, as I already told you, this total will always be equal to, what? This plus this, if you are adding, that will always give you 1 more than the total. The total we are having here is 47. So 21 plus something should give me 48. 21 plus something should give me 48. So it is already 21 plus something should give me 48. 1 more than the total I should get. As it is already 21, I should get how much over here? 27. Hence it has to be what? 27. Hence the rank from the end, new rank from the end, it will be how much? 27. Hence your answer has to be option C. Is that clear? Is that clear, or any doubt in that? 27, only one response. How about the others? Are you getting, are you facing any problem in this one? If you are facing any problem, please do let me know so that I can repeat. Ensure that you are getting the answer. Any doubt from anyone? (27), right? See to it that you are sticking on to the time limits. You have to solve the problem within the 30 seconds, 30 to 45 seconds maximum. Right, dear? Let us go for the next one. Yeah, please try this now. Please try that. Any response? No? Come on. In a row of 21 children facing north, Nitin is third to the right of Shikha, who is ninth from the right end of the row. What is Nitin's position from the left end? So, in a row of 21 children facing north, so whether they are facing north or south or east or west, it does not matter. Whatever is the direction you are facing should be the direction they are facing. That is how you should imagine, so that it becomes easy for you to draw the diagram. Right. So, in a row of 21 children facing north, there are 21 children who are facing north over here. Out of the 21 children who are facing north, so there are a total of 21. Out of this total children, 21 children who are facing north, Nitin is third to the right of Shikha, who is ninth from the right end of the row. From right end, Shikha is ninth. Please remember, whenever you come across who or which, that who or which, that WH always refers to the immediately preceding person. So, immediately preceding person for who is what? Shikha. That Shikha is ninth from the right end. So, Shikha is ninth from the right end. So, Shikha I am placing here. Shikha is ninth from the right end. Shikha is ninth from the right end of the row. Nitin is third to the right of Shikha. So, Nitin is third to the right of Shikha means towards right for Shikha. 1, 2, 3. This is third to the right of Shikha. And the terms at the top will increase from left to right. The terms at the bottom will increase from right to left. From right to left, the terms will increase at the bottom. And this is 9, this is 8, this is 7, this is 6. This is 6th. This is Nitin. Nitin is third to the right of Shikha. Nitin is third to the right of Shikha, who is ninth from the right end of the row. What is Nitin's position from the left end? What is Nitin's position from the left end? This is what I want. As we know, the total is always equal to, if you are taking the sum of the positions of the candidates, same candidates from both the ends, that will always add up to one more than the total. Total is 21 here. If I am adding the position of this person from right and left, that should add up to one more than the total, so that should add up to 22. For that to happen, you are expecting 22. For that to happen, it is already 6. It must be how much, dear? It should be 16. Hence, your answer has to be what? 16. Hence, it should be option A. Right? Is that clear? Is that clear, or any doubt in that? Please respond in the chat. Right. Sir, give me guidelines for better fast understanding of the question. It is simple only, no? So, that is what I am explaining. So, as you read the data, ensure that you are putting on the number line, so that it will become easy for you to understand. The problem with many candidates is they don't put the data on the number line, instead they will try to directly put in the formula. Never do that. If you can put the data on the number line, then it will become easy for you to understand and it will be easy for you to solve without any confusion also. Right, Sandeep, is that clear? Right. Done. Any doubt for any other? Is that clear, Sandeep? Right. Moving ahead with the next problem. Right, dear. Please try this one. Put the data on the number line. Now read the data, put it on the number line first. Try putting the data on the number line. If you can put it on the number line, job is done. That's very easy. Right. Chalo, clear. Next. Naren is 6th from the left end in a row of boys and Dinesh is 18th from the right end. Kiran is 11th from Naren towards right end and 3rd from Dinesh towards right end. How many are there in the row? So let us see point by point. Naren is 16th from the left end in a row of boys. Naren is 16th. So Naren is 16th in a row of boys. So Naren is 16th in a row of boys. I am putting Naren. Naren is 16th in a row of boys. Naren is 16th in a row of boys. And Dinesh is 18th from the right end. So Naren is 16th from the left end. Dinesh is 18th from the right end. So to put Dinesh, to decide whether Dinesh comes on this side or this side, I should know the position of Naren from the right end. As I don't know that, I am not going to put Dinesh now. Further, then they said Kiran is 11th from Naren towards right end. From Naren, Kiran is 11th towards right end. So Kiran should be 11th from Naren, hence position of Kiran will be 27. Kiran is 11th from Naren towards right end and 3rd from Dinesh, and we know that the position of Dinesh from right end is how much? 18th. This is already given. This is 18. With respect to this, I can get the position of Dinesh from left end also. This is 27. Numbers will increase from left to right at the top. If it is 27, this should be 26. This is 25. It should be 24. That should be 24. Now I got the position of Dinesh from both the ends. Once you get the position of a candidate from both the ends, finding the total will be easy. As I already told you, total will be equal to what? When you are adding the position of the same person from both the ends, that will always add up to 1 more than the total. So total will be 1 less than this. So what is this sum you are going to get here? 24 plus 18, that is 42. So total will be 1 less than 42, hence it will be 41. Hence your answer has to be what? Option C. If you want me to write in the equation format, I will write it here. So total is equal to the position of the candidate from left as well as right minus 1 is what I can say. Hence it must be equal to how much, dear? 41. 42 minus 1. Hence it should give you 41. Is that clear? Is that clear with everyone? Any doubt? Right? 41 Rajshekhar, that is correct. Right? Chalo. Let us go ahead with the next one. Please try this. It is same as the previous one, just similar to the previous one. In a row of girls facing north, Harika is 10th to the left of Pinky, who is 21st from the right end. If Minky, who who is 17th from the left end is 4th to the right of Harika. How many girls are there in the row? So, in a row of girls facing north, Harika is 10th to the left of Pinky, who is 21st from the right end. So, that Pinky is 21st from the right end. So, Pinky is 21st from the right end. Harika is 10th to the left of Pinky, who is 21st from the right end. So, Harika is 10th to the left of Pinky. So, Harika is towards the left of this Pinky, this side. So, 10th to the left means it will be 31, because the numbers at the bottom will increase from right to left. So, that is why if it is 21, it will be 31. This is the position of Harika from right end. Next, Minky, who is 17th from the left end, is 4th to the right of Harika. So, Minky is 4th to the right of Harika. With respect to Harika, Minky is 4th to the right. 4th to the right means first, second, third, fourth. 4th to the right. This is the position of Minky. This position is given as 17 from the left. If this is 17 from the left, so Harika will be how much from the left? You try to identify that. If this is 17, 16, 15, 15, this repeat 16, 15, 14, it should be 13, right. So, the total number of people we need, if you take the total here, this plus this is adding up to 44. This together is adding up to 44, but the total will be one less than that, hence it should be 43. So, if you want, I will write it as equation here. So, total is equal to position of Harika from both the ends you take 13 plus 31 minus 1 will give you the total. That will be 44 minus 1 should be adding up to how much? 43. Hence, your answer should be 43. That is option C. Right? Are you comfortable? Everyone? Any doubt? Kiran? Vijayalakshmi, Kiran ki right side. See, in the previous one you were talking about Vijayalakshmi. So, here they said Kiran is third to the right of, see, Kiran is 11th from Naren towards right hand and third from Dinesh towards right hand. From Dinesh, third from Dinesh towards right hand. This is right hand, na? This is right hand. With respect to this person, Kiran is third to the right. Kiran is third. So, it is clearly mentioned over here. Kiran is 11th from Naren. With respect to Naren, Kiran is 11th. And with respect to Dinesh, this person is third to the right. With respect to Dinesh, Kiran is right only. Na? Dinesh is here, first, second, third, towards right only. Na? So, if Kiran is 3 places to the right of Dinesh, Dinesh will be 3 places to the left of Kiran, I am saying. So, that is why Kiran I have already placed. With respect to Kiran, I have placed Dinesh over here. Right? That is correct only, there is no doubt that in that. Is that clear now? Right? Can I move on to the next one? Is that clear or still any doubt in that? Chalo. Let us move on to the next one. Yeah, please try this one, this is ultimate. Some boys are sitting in a row, P is sitting 14th from the left and Q is 7th from the right. I repeat, some boys are sitting in a row, P is sitting 14th from the left and Q is 7th from the right. If there are 4 boys between P and Q, how many boys are there in the row? So, here they have clearly given that there are some boys, total is not known. There are some boys who are sitting in a row. P is sitting 14th from the left and Q is 7th from the right. P is 14th from the left. P is 14th from the left. P is 14th from the left. And Q is 7th from the right. I do not know where to place Q as of now, because I do not know the position of P from right. So unless I know what is the position of P from right, I cannot decide whether Q comes towards the right side of P or towards the left side of P. Say suppose P is 10th, let us say. From right if P is 10th, so Q should be coming before this one. Say suppose P is 4th from right, Q will come after this one. That is why to decide whether Q comes this side or this side, I first should know the position of P from right, which is not known. Further they said, if there are 4 boys between P and Q, they simply said there are 4 boys between P and Q, but towards which direction? So P and Q in between there are 4 boys dear. Q may be here, this is one possibility, or the other possibility is what? Q may be here, here also between P and Q there are 4 boys. So you may be placing Q here or there. Say suppose you are placing Q here and this is 7th from the right, or you are placing Q here which is 7th from the right. Two possibilities I am just trying to tell you. Now you observe, if this is the possibility, you take into consideration, if this is 7, so this is 14, this is 13, 12, 11, 10, it will be what? 9. Then the total will become what? 9 plus 7 minus 1. So here the total is coming out to be what? 15. This is one possibility. Other possibility is what? Q may be here. If that is the case, this is 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, it should be 19. Then the total is adding up to how much? 19 plus 7 minus 1. That is going to give you how much dear? 25. So here we are getting two possibilities. That is the reason why we cannot say totally how many people are there in the row. Hence our answer should be what? Data inadequate. Right? Please check that, and if there is any doubt, you please tell me. Any doubt? Someone is saying 25. Please check that dear. They said there are 4 boys between P and Q. We don't know whether Q is towards the right of P or towards the left of P. Q can come here also, na? Here also between P and Q there are 4 boys. Here also between P and Q there are 4 boys. We are getting two possibilities. That is the reason why the data is inadequate. It is not 25. You might have imagined Q is here, but they did not clearly say Q is towards the right of P. They did not mention that. Right, that is a trap there. Done. Chalo, let us move on to the next one. In a row of 40 girls, when Ramya was shifted to her left by 4 places, her number from the left end of the row became 10. What was the number of Priya from the right end of the row if Priya was 3 places to the right of Ramya's original position? Okay. Now go ahead, let us try to put the number line first. I am placing the number line over here. So it is given that in a row of 40 girls, so the total number of girls they have mentioned. So the total number of girls is mentioned as 40. Total number of girls mentioned is 40. When Ramya was shifted to her left by 4 places, so this is original position of Ramya, let us say, that long line is the original position of Ramya. When Ramya shifted to her left by 4 places, her number from the left end of the row became 10. After shifting by 4 places, 1, 2, 3, 4. After shifting by 4 places, her number from the left end of the row became 10. Her number from the left end of the row became 10. So after shifting, Ramya is becoming 10. Originally she was how much? 11, 12, 13, 14. Shifting by 4 places means from here she is shifting to the 4th position. First, 2nd, 3rd, 4th position. That is the meaning. Right here. Now this is the original position of Ramya. This long line is the original position of Ramya. This is after shifting. Next. What was the number of Priya from the right end of the row if Priya was 3 places to the right of Ramya's original position? Ramya's original position is 14th from the left and Priya is 3 places to the right of Ramya's original position. So Priya should be 3 places to the right of Ramya's original position. 1, 2, 3. This is the position of Priya from the right end of the row. From the left end or right end. So that lady is 3rd to the right of Ramya's original position. So what was the number of Priya from the right end of the row? If Priya was 3 places to the right of Ramya's original position. Okay. So position of Priya from the left end you can get from this 14, 15, 16, 17. This we got it as 17 straight away. We need the position of Priya from the right end of the row. As we know the total, the position of Priya from both the ends should add up to 1 more than the total. As we already have total as 40, the position of this Priya from right as well as left or from top as well as bottom should add up to 1 more than the total. So this together should add up to 1 more than 40. That means that together should add up to 41. For that to add up to 41, this has to be how much? 17 plus something should give me 41. For that, this question mark should be how much? 24. 24. That's what I have already told. I have been repeatedly saying the position of the same candidate from both the ends will always add up to 1 more than the total. That means these two together must add up to 1 more than 40. That means they together should add up to 41. For that to happen, this question mark should be how much? 24. Is that clear? Is that clear or any doubt in this? If there is any doubt, please do tell me. Otherwise, I will move on to the next one. 24, 24, yes, perfect. Next, dear, please try this one. This is another interesting problem. Please try that. Right. Ramu is 5th from the left and Raja is 12th from the right end in a row of children. If Raja shifts by 3 places towards Ramu, this is important phrase. If Raja is shifting by 3 places towards Ramu, he becomes 10th from the left end. He becomes 10th from the left end. How many children are there in the row? How many children are there in the row? Right, dear? Chalo. Ramu is 5th from the left end and Raja is 12th. So I am putting Ramu. This is Ramu. Ramu is 5th from the left end. Ramu is 5th from the left end and Raja is 12th from the right end. I don't know where to place Raja unless I know the position of Ramu from right. As I don't know the position of Ramu from right, I cannot decide where exactly Raja is going to come. Further they said, if Raja shifts by 3 places towards Ramu, he becomes 10th from the left end. So after shifting by 3 places, Raja becomes 10th. Now check. After shifting by 3 places, Raja becomes 10th means Raja is becoming 10th after shifting by 3 places towards Ramu. So possibilities, let us see. After shifting by 3 places he is becoming 10th means possibility is that Raja is 3 places away from this 10th. It may be this side 1, 2, 3. So Raja was earlier at 7, let us say. If Raja was earlier there at 7, after shifting if he is becoming 10, he is not going towards Ramu, he is going away from Ramu. So that means Raja being here originally is not possible. Further, he may be 3 places away from this 10 on that side. 1, 2, 3. Raja might be here originally. So this is 10, 11, 12, 13. If Raja was at position 13, for him to come to position 10, he has to shift by 3 places towards this side, which is nothing but he is moving towards Ramu. So Raja is moving towards Ramu, provided the position of Raja was here. Now it is understood that Raja should be here for him to become 10 by shifting by 3 places towards Ramu. So if Raja is here, then only after shifting by 3 places towards Ramu he can become 10th. So the position of Raja from left I understood that it is 13th, from right it is given as 12th. Total is how much? So Raja is 12th from the right, that is given in the problem. This is what I have identified with analysis. So I want the total here. So total will be what? So this plus this together is adding up to 25. These two together are adding up to 25. So that will be 1 more than the total. So total will be 1 less than that. So 13 plus 12 is 25, 1 less than that will be 24. Hence the total number of people will be how much? 24. If you want, I am just writing it over here. So total is equal to the position of the same candidate from left as well as right minus 1, that is adding up to how much dear? 24. Right? Is that clear? Shall I move on to the next one? Is there any doubt? If there is any doubt, please raise it, otherwise I will move on to the next one. Please do participate in the class. Your participation is important, then only we can understand what exactly is the problem. Is everyone comfortable? Any doubt in the problem? No? Right, dear? I am moving on to the next problem then. Everyone has given it as 24, that is good. Chalo, try next one. Let us try this one. If Ravi finds that he is 12th from the right in a line of boys and 4th from the left, how many boys should be added to the line? How many boys should be added to the line? We have to add the boys to the line. How many boys should be added to the line such that the total number of boys will be 28 in the line? So you just find how many are existing now. If you can identify how many are existing now, then you can decide how many should be added to make it as 28. So how many are existing? How can we find it, sir? Go ahead with this. So Ravi finds that he is 12th from the right in a line of boys and 4th from the left. So Ravi is 4th from the left and 12th from the right is what they have given. This is the total number of boys who are existing now. So total existing now is how much? 4 plus 12 minus 1. So already the number of boys that are existing is 4 plus 12, 16, 16 minus 1, it will be 15. So the number of boys who are already existing is 15. How many should be added to make it 28? So already it is 15 available here. 15 plus what will give you 28 is what I am looking for. So for 15 what I should add to make it 28? I should add 13. Hence the number of boys that must be added to make the total as 28 is how much? 13. Hence your answer has to be option B. Is that clear, everyone? Any doubt? 13, 13, 13, right? Perfect. 3 responses. Okay, good. Let us go ahead with the next one. Chalo, try this one, dear. Anant is ranked 12th from the top and Bhargav is ranked 15th from the bottom in a class of 39 students. How many students are there between Anant and Bhargav? So how many people are there between Anant and Bhargav? In between these two people, how many are existing is what I am looking for. Chalo. So let us represent the data on the line. So the total number of people is given as 39. So total is mentioned as 39. So total it is equal to 39. Next, Anant is ranked 12th from the top. Anant is ranked 12th from the top. So Anant is ranked 12th from the top. From bottom how much will it be? I can find because I know the total. So if this is 12, 12 plus something should add up to 40. 12 plus something should add up to 40. For that it should be how much, dear? 28. I have found out the position of Anant from the right end also. Further, Bhargav is ranked 15th from the bottom. Bhargav is ranked 15th from the bottom means 15 will come before 28 because the numbers at the bottom will increase from right to left. So 15 will come before 28. So Bhargav should be here. That is the position of Bhargav from bottom. Now the question is, how many students are there between Anant and Bhargav? To decide how many people are there between these two persons, just remember, between two people if you want to know how many are there, You just look at their positional difference. What is the positional difference over here? 15 and 28. 15 and 28 difference is what? 13. 15 and 28 difference is 13. If you want to find how many are there in between, that will be 1 less than the difference, 1 less than the difference. So 15 and 28 difference is 13. In between the number of people are how many? 12. Hence your answer has to be 12. You may be getting a doubt like, sir, why should it be taken as 1 less than the difference between the positions? Let me show it with a simple diagram here. So I am just taking into consideration a small diagram here, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You just check now. What is the difference between 2 and 3? Difference between 2 and 3 is 1. In between how many people are there? 0. What is the difference between 2 and 4? Difference between 2 and 4. Difference between 2 and 4 is difference between 2 and 4. It will be how much? 2. Difference between 2 and 4 is 2. The number of people in between are how many? Between 2 and 4 there is only one person who is 3. So that positional difference is 2. Number of persons in between is 1. If how many people are there between 2 and 6, let us say, if they are asking you for how many people are there between 2 and 6. Between 2 and 6 how many people are there? What is the positional difference between 2 and 6? Between 2 and 6 the difference between 2 and 6 is 4. Number of people in between are how many? 3 only. Just check. Between 2 and 6 there are only 3 candidates, that is 3, 4 and 5. Likewise, if you want to find how many people are there in between two particular persons, simply take the difference between their positions. The difference between their positions is 13. 1 less than that will be the number of people in between those two people we are asked about. Right, dear? So this is how, whenever you are solving the problems related to ranking test, the moment you read the problem, try to put the data on the number line, then analysis will become easy for you. Once you understand the analysis over here by putting it on the number line, cracking the problem will become very simple, right? So ensure that you are practicing whatever is being taught in the class thoroughly, then go ahead with any booklet along with previous papers so that you can easily crack the questions. If you have any doubts, you can reach us in the next sessions we are going to conduct, right? Thank you and all the best. Good night.